folks, it's Infamous back again, and I'm here with another commentary with us, and this time it's Roy Cruz. Hey all, it's me again. It's going to be another great show that we have it on the run. Tonight, this is another matchup as we're doing this for another take in. The next one as we're doing is the Los Angeles Lakers as they're facing on against the Golden State Warriors, the part of one of the big teams in the Pacific Coast matchup. Now this time, the Warriors have already struck on a lead in a series 2-1. But can the Lakers tie the series up? Or will the Golden State Warriors head over to 3-1 lead over the Lakers? And now for my next commentary, for the last one I have across is Terry Crews. He's also along with the other commentators as well, with Son of Beast, and the third commentary of the crew, I have it all welcomed in, is Paintbrush. And we will be seeing you all again very soon here for the post-game show, so that's going to be the last one that we're taking in. And that is right. Are you ready for the Lakers and the Warriors? It's going to be a great show. Lakers and Warriors. Coming up next on 2K Sports. Let the games begin of the NBA playoffs. And this is going to be one of our biggest nights of the Pacific Showdown. Warriors and Lakers are next after this. Hey folks, it's Terry Crews, and I'm here on my broadcast partner between with Son of Beast and third commentary of the crew, Paintbrush. I am here at Chase Center for tonight's game at 10 p.m. coverage. And right now, it is Game 4 for the doubleheaders for the crossover of the NBA and NHL. Here are the starting lineups. Luka Doncic is with Austin Reeves. James is with Reed Hachimura. And Hayes is with Richardson. Curry's with Podziemski. And Moody's with Jimmy Butler. And Draymond Green in center. Here we go, folks. Game 4 is about to begin here at Chase Center. Tip, and we are all started and ready to go. Doncic got the ball, now he finds James as he looks over to Hayes this time. He got a great dunk to start off the first possession for the Lakers. You know, it doesn't really make it that one chance, and you really are just putting in with a nice heavy hit. It doesn't start off that really well when they notice about the Warriors changing it off. It looks like what happens with Jackson Davis, and it looks like Doncic really took it over. Here's Curry with the driving aim, and he got it in. Now his first 2-pointer was Stephen Curry, as right now they're tied. I've got a lot of great feelings afterwards. I mean, they're not pretty much really like everybody changing it over, but it's a great way to change it fast. After a big defensive break and broke down effort, here's Curry with the ball. He finds Butler. Butler looks to Curry, finds again to Moody. Moody pass, finding Podziemski. Podziemski up, drives it in, and makes another 2-pointer. After Curry, and then Podziemski with the 2, and it's Moody with the assist. Talk about from the pass is Doncic. Doncic step back for 3. That will be a soft target. Butler takes it over. You'll now find it over again to Podziemski. Butler outside. Finds again a Moody. Moody around James. Foul. Bucket 1. That'll be the first 2-pointer from Moody, and a foul will be on James. Oh, that's a great start afterwards. I really love seeing this approachment. It didn't really start off early, but I now know that it's the first drive that he makes it in. What a great shot.
At the line for the Dubs, Moses Moody. One shot. On the lane. One shot.
So therefore, Moody would take the free throw in. That's now a 3-point lead. Got a little percentage afterwards here. I really have something else to say about it, but there's no other change off that they're really doing for it. Sometimes you have to do it all over this again. If you don't change it oftenly, you're not going to play it often successfully. It seems like there's a little bit of a comeback point over afterwards. Curry now finds again Butler. Now it's back to Curry. Looks to Green over Hayes. The drive no good. And it's rebounded by Hayes. And it's right back to Doncic. Now Doncic will set it over to Reeves. Reeves swinging around a little bit. And our reporter from Rally LaForce talking in from Steve Kerr. His season wasn't to start off to make anything that important. But it was totally off how they made that one defended, and they just didn't feel like that. Kerr is all on its own. He realizes that we have to play big here in order to try to make the win. This is what we have to do here, fellas. Let's play it right, do it correctly, guys. And this is what I just really like to see about the Warriors of doing things. And this is the first part of the All-Star. And completing for this one is all for amazing changes off to it. And then they're heading off to LA for the 2026 All-Star into a dome. Really super excited to see that one here. That's a new All-Star. Good change off. Never seen anything like this, but it's going to be a great one. Oh, blocked by Moody. And it's now finding Green. That Green shot was not really all that it takes there, but that's a great block. Set the screen for Green. And right to the middle with the layup drive. Great D by James. James got his first rebound. And he's right down the upper way. The spin move. Slides back for the 2. And that one rebounded by Podziemski. Rolls over to Green. And this time he will now find the Curry. Here's Curry over Doncic. And that's good. That will take it in for Curry for 4 points. Really had to say it out. Curry's making a finish drive. Didn't see how that one's going to fly by. And here's Reeves for the 2. That one doesn't go in. And that one stops by Green. Here's Butler, sends over to Green. Green, back to Podziemski. Butler for the 3. Didn't start off that really well. That'll be first miss for the 3-pointer for Butler. Butler didn't see anything like this. I mean, you really have to try to give it optimally, but you're not going to play successfully if you're one of the Butler team. Curry in the middle. Green. Foul is called here on Hachimura. That'll be his first personal and our second team foul for Los Angeles. You can see what happened with the drive afterwards. When you give out a little setup to Green, you have that little percentage. This drive was not turned to be perfect. That one just turned it off, and it's not going to make it from here. Free throw coming up for Draymond Green, as he hasn't made the free throws since the last part of the game in game number 2. Well, I always have to say, what Draymond Green really have to be improving it? I hope so. But there is no change to this one if you're doing it the brighter way. Draymond Green has a lot of a hard percentage. Let's make that one fair if he gets on one of his big show. First free throw misses off the target, and now the new substitution is on the court. 3 players are checked out. Hachimura, Hayes, and Reeves are checked out. And it's right now, Knight, Connect, Vanderbilt, and Doreen Finney-Smith are checked in. Moody and Podziemski are checked out. Buddy Hield and Kaminga joins in on the court. And he will drop the second free throw. First time out called by Los Angeles with 3:39 to go. As the coaches were heading in before, we know about J.J. Redick. He was really one of our big things on how he has done. A lot of changes often late, but it's turned to be one of our biggest. How does it take over to you guys? Well, I may be seeing things that J.J. Redick has really done in all of his career. And so far that he might be stepping along the current track, I feel like that he might be all teaming in here for that time. Yeah, so same with me. I really say that J.J. Redick is a great start. After that, player has already been finishing, and now he's definitely finishing it off for the next part of it on his next level. It might be his night. I could say now that he could be definitely on the next level. Maybe. It's probably what they all have been choosing for ever since he just played as a player, and after drafting him from college, he definitely wants to make a new draft out of it after retiring a player. Now, volunteer. The head coach really wants it all. Great to hear that one, you guys. I knew you guys would like that. Hell yeah, definitely do. Yeah, same with me. Back on the court this time as Luka Doncic will be able to make new changes here for the Lakers. And Draymond Green is checked out as coming back on the court. We'll start off his post for Game 4. Doncic finding Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt inside the cut for the 2. Drops the rebound, up for 2. Misses again. Rebounded by Kuminga. You know that first miss must have happened with LeBron James. They're not showing it off the response. That one is a forced miss in Game 4. Kuminga right to her wing as he finds again to Butler. Butler looks over to Curry. Curry for the 2. Got it. Miller switched in for the 2 as he has 6 points with 3 minutes left. Butler with the assist. Oh yeah, everybody knows about Jimmy Butler. I mean, you gotta give up one and get up for
Golden State foul.
That'll be a Golden State foul, but he healed his first, and their first team foul to Golden State. Now as a new couple players are checked off the court, James and Doncic are checked out. Goodwin and Vincent are checked in as one player moves over. Here's Gabe Vincent. Vincent on Butler. Outside. 3 for Connect. That one goes in and out. And rebounded by Gill. Golden State up by 8. Gill looks to Curry. Lead by 5, correct that, and now they are up in the lead by 8. This one is a great extension. Turn that one over, you have to be there, Curry. Here's Goodwin for 3. He'll drop it in. That'll be the first 3-pointer for the secondary group. Goodwin got his first 3-pointer of the night with 2 minutes left. There's no change off to that. I mean, when you do for Goodwin, you don't really want to take that one off tonight. Butler now finds Hield. Hield swings it past to Kuminga. Kuminga up for the finish shot. Oh, little step on a battle already. He's got his first 2-pointer for Kuminga. Well, Kuminga's really like always very impossible. Very impossible. But he definitely made it. And around. Oh, what a one-hand dunk down. He turned that one off, didn't he? On fire. 1:30 remaining. Here's Hield. Hield looks to Curry. Curry looks over to Butler. Butler taking a little fade off him from here. Curry back to Butler. Hield. Hield trying to look over. Kuminga for 3. Hit off the rim. Rebounded by Finney Smith. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Vincent for 3. That one shakes it in for the triple. 18-16 is the score. This is definitely a close track on the race. There is no right or wrong to make the 3. You just got to keep going. Here's Hield. Now finds Kuminga. Kuminga looks to Butler. Butler for the try. No good. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And it's back to Vincent with 30 seconds. In the middle, Goodwin ties it up in the first quarter. You know, this has been bad afterwards. I mean, that's the first one of an error. They're not changing it often late. They got to keep moving. Butler, Curry, finds Kuminga. And the try. That doesn't make it in either. Vincent with the rebound. And off and away. Connect for 3. That one's good from outside. Now here's Kuminga. Now Curry. They're trying to make a handle after it. For a chance. For a 3. And as short as he misses the 3-pointer for a buzz beater, it's a 21-18 game. This is kind of like tying this on a run, but the Pacific Showdown will continue after the break. And if you're just tuning us in, we welcome you back here at Chase Center. Getting ready for the second quarter here at Golden State. It's been a pretty tight game so far, guys, but let's see what your thoughts are. Well, I might have been saying that this is definitely kind of like very hard to do for, and what I say now, but the Warriors have been doing anything to get this thing moving. Probably they wanted to win. Probably they wanted to like tie it up for some reason. I think we're going to see them do it. Yeah, pretty slow. Here are the starting groups this time for the Lakers. Doncic is with Vincent, and it's Hayes to center, LeBron James is small forward, and Rui Hachimura in power forward position. That's right now the first one starts off with Jackson Davis having his first 2 in the game. That's a great start. I'd really love to see about Jackson Davis. You might play there with a great effort. After a perfect 3 out of 3 field goal range, here's another take here on the outside. Moody gives the pass over, now playing to Brandon Bazimski. Bazimski step back for 3. There it is! That's a 3-pointer there, tie. That's 3-3 game. Just look at how the fans happen right now. That's where the 3-pointer starts. Vincent, oh my! What a great pass here. And this one goes to Hayes with 4 out of 4. Well, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it would have changed oftenly. And I would have known for. It would have been like, wow, what a beauty. Curry now finds Wazewski. Chooses off to Curry, now finds again to Jackson Davis. Here's the cut. Makes it 2. And that drops it in for Davis. Yes, 4 points in the game. And Curry with the assist. Off to Hayes. Hayes against on Curry. Here's James with a drive. That's rebounded by Jackson Davis. Davis got his first rebound of the night with only 6:13 remaining to start for the second quarter. And to Green around Vincent. That's rebounded by Vincent. And now Luka will take the 3 from the corner. That one missed again. Rebounded by Green. Talking about a little force about J.J. Redick, he really has shown it oftenly, and we will not try to lose that effort. And for that player, it doesn't start oftenly when he chooses oftenly to choose things again. Well, it might have been happening with J.J. Redick, but he's been really showing it oftenly. But all you may have mentioned before, they just really need to keep them things going out. And as for now, James makes a drive, and now there's only 27-27. In the first 2 negative pointers after 3 misses on the attempt of the shot. Here's Curry finding again Bazimski. And looks over to Green. Green back again to Bazimski. Backs it up. Curry with the 2. Chance for the drive. And he will get the float. Stephen Curry with 10 points in the game. Just about 5 minutes in the second quarter. Against SC. Here's a 3, and that's good. Another 3-pointer for Luka Doncic. He is not going home anywhere. Indeed, so I would have known about Luka Doncic that he would have made that another 3-pointer. Now Curry finds Moody. Moody chance, now finds Curry. Curry finds a pass to Jackson Davis. Looks to Curry. Curry now finds it. Stolen by Hachimura. And James on a fast break. Watching on in, back steps it, and good. Another 2-pointer for LeBron James. He has 4 points in the game, 2 out of 5 field goals. Doing really well. You just really have to do it often. I mean, if you don't do it play that way, you just cannot lose your effort. Here's a 3 for Jackson Davis. This time he will get it. Now we have first 3-pointers for a 3-pointer. Never seen like that. Jackson Davis, man, a 3-pointer player there. Timeout given by the Lakers. With only 3:55 remaining. It's a tight game. 32-32. Well, looks like Curry's going to have to try to give it oftenly. If there's no change off there, we will never get a fight. And that's right now as we are getting ready to get some approachments here for our next couple of games here. As we have our next matchups. The first one, as we will set over to the Eastern Conference this time, the Western Conference will start off with the Avalanche facing against the Stars. That will be at Mile High and Ball Arena, starting at 1:30 p.m. Then, the next game, as you'll get right over to another Western Conference matchup. And this time, another group has been challenging. It is the Golden Knights facing against the Wilds back at XL Energy Center. Now coverage will start here at 3:30 p.m. And then after that, we've got the tonight's matchup. Canadians versus against the Capitals at Century Bell. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. and at 9:30. It's a rematch between the Kings and the Oilers. It is a 2-1 lead. Oilers. If they can extend it, they'll try to find things out if they can get it right from here. Let's hope there is a big chance. They'll be all games only on Summit Beats. Now as we're ready to bring the next group here, we actually better check back on court. And as for James, we're making new changes here with the Lakers. Golden State Warriors, as right now, Peyton the second checked in. As Lee Reeves will start it off to have the first 2 quarters. As right now, Jackson Hayes gets his first assist of the night. Peyton outside. Well, we're now finding Moody. Moody pass to Peyton. Peyton. Oh, good feed here. Zimsky up. Got it. Another 3-pointer for the Warriors. That's 2 in a row from Zimsky. Well, there's a great creative pass that goes back behind it, and then this time he really makes it a great 3-pointer. He would take it, and he did. It's rebounded by Jackson Davis. Over back to Looney. Looney pass to Bozimski. Here's Looney for 3. And that's good! Another 3-pointer for the Warriors. Looney's got his first 3-pointer. It really has been like keeping it up so far. Man, Looney's very good. Doncic finds Hachimura. Hayes. Reeves for 3. And they have away corner no good. Jackson Davis with his 3rd rebound of the night. He's over now to Bozimski. Bozimski pass to Looney. Looney pass to Payton. Payton will give it back to Looney. Over to head pass to Jackson Davis. And that one's solid rebounded by Jackson Davis on James. Here's James. Passes out to Mura. Great feed here. That'll be another 2-pointer. For James. This is not how it's going to happen like that. I don't know when they change often. They need to get some timeout breaks. Just about 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's Looney. Payton. Gives it to Jackson Davis. A feed to Gary. That is blocked by James. That'll be his first rejection for Game 4 of the Los Angeles Lakers. That 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Payton the second. And here's Jackson Davis. He'll send it over to Moody. And back to Bozimski, right to a corner. Gives it again to Moody. Moody finding Payton the second. In the middle, drive. Blocked by Hayes. That'll be his first rejection of the night. There's a little block communication afterwards. They're not like changing it often. And it will be a James with a drive and a timeout given by Golden State Warriors with 1:19 remaining. This is one I just always notice me. They're not using they get overly defensive. They just really need to get these things out of the way. And probably they're really going to have to show it often. Don't forget, folks, as we got our halftime show coming up for you, as we have Ernie Johnson along with Canadian Jet Smith. And as we're in this moment, Chagrinio, the big fella, getting a good look here for the first half. It is a tight-knit game showing off around it. But we'll find out what takes in, if anything is possible. That'll be the first half of the game. After that, then halftime. Coming up after this. Right now, 3 players are checked out, 3 players are checked in. James and Hachimura are checking out. And Smith moves over, and connect them back on court. Zimski's bringing a team here by Jimmy Butler, and of course, Kevon Looney with Buddy Hield. Zimski on Doncic, Butler on him. Butler gets to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. Here's Butler for the two. That one's going to tumble it in. Butler's got his first two-pointer under 1 minute remaining in the first half. Well, looks like Butler's definitely like turning out really well. Got a first two-pointer. Doncic looking over to Hayes. Hayes up in front. Over to Doncic. Oh, Looney! What a swipe! And he takes his first rejection. I didn't really see anything like Buddy Hield. That was just like what they say now is Kevon Looney. He really got a good first block. Very good chance. Connects for three. That's not a miss here. Looney will set over to Zimski, and will end it off in the first half. 40-38 is the score as Zimski will hold things up, and that will do for the first half of the game. Kind of tight, but we'll find out if there is a double range. Put it back off then. Build up, and I will miss it here.
That's the end.
And that's it. First half is over. Now taking him by is the halftime. See you later for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Penny DeJean-Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what you think?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're with the ball well. I love the way it's doing.
Jack, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it with Bob Johnson in the second half. Keep working it to the post, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back to Chase Center as we're getting ready to start the third quarter of Game 4. Tight ones here so far, but Stephen Curry is starting up big in the first half. Well, you're going to believe me on that. Stephen Curry's thing always like a big start, and what you always need to do for is just how you can start and finish. It's a great start to have it there. I agree. I always totally agree. But I think the second half is going to be what his take looks like. Let's see how he does. For the Warriors, we started off then. Curry's with Bazimski, then Green's in center. Moody's for small forward, and Jimmy Butler in power forward. Here's Green, a little dish off here. And with the drive, got it in. Now be Green with another two-pointer. Now it's a 42-38. Doncic, right to her wing, alley-oop the pass, missed it, but Hachimura will take his own dunk without the alley-oop. Well, that was a little sketchy for Luka Doncic to try to toss it up right to her in the corner. I didn't see what goes with this, but it looks like that start off won't put it in. Curry, watch on Butler. Here's Curry, stepping a cut, and he got a drive. What a take the aim for Curry. He's got 12. Oh, the fancy footwork doesn't mean that he wants to step out of Doncic's way. That's a great setup. James for three. That rolls in and out. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his third rebound of the night. And Curry for the finish. He goes right in the paint. Curry finishes off with 14 points in the game. It was all for nothing. You always got to see that one for Jimmy Butler as he says that Curry is my man. Curry against Doncic. Slides it back. Looks over to James for three. That's an or miss here by LA. And Green has it across the other way. Green finds a pass over to Bazimski. Bazimski looks to Green. Green finds a pass to Butler. Talking to Rally LaForce here as for Luka Doncic from setting things transition. He knows how he was not showing it often. The big change-off did happen to be for Luka Doncic. He's trying to show it off how he's been doing, but it was not easy enough, and he would have been here freely to get that one finished. Well, as for Luka Doncic, he's looking like he's all over the place, but it's not for today what he would do to make a change off the other way. Looks like Curry will have to get on to Doncic have more possible strength. Kaczynski for the drive and a foul. They will count it. That's Green. That's his first personal foul. And that'll be the personal foul on the floor. That'll be the first team foul. No team fouls given. As right now, they will count the bucket in as new change-offs for Lakers is Hachimura and Doncic is checked out. James strolling around a little bit. Goodwin finds Hachimura. Step back over Green, and that will miss another two. Moody with his first rebound of the night. He'll set over to Curry. Curry bounce pass to Butler. Butler round the shot, makes a drive. Now be Butler's second pointer of the night. It was just how incredible that is for Jimmy Butler is. He's been doing so well by each timing right. Looks off to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. Pass back to Reeves. Here's a set. Goodwin for two. And I'll drop it in. Another two-pointer for the Lakers. That's Goodwin. We'll take another two. Under 4:30 remaining. Here's Curry. Curry trying to put up his pull-up. Pull-up shot for two. No good. James with a rebound. And on his way is Austin Reeves. James for three. That's missed again. And a foul will be on the Golden State Warriors. Hachimura goes down. First foul's on Green.
You don't start off the lead for Green. You're not going to play successfully. You don't take the offense. You don't want to mess somebody up.
And the first free throw coming up will be the Los Angeles Lakers. That's Reed. Hachimura's at the free throw line shooting two. Green shooting twos. The free throw was not always given here. And hey, don't try to be upset. It's not going to be what they all have chosen for. And believe me, it needs to be done right. That's all what happens. Free throw missed the target for Rui Hachimura, and he'll get a reset here to do for our next day. Hachimura will drop two-pointer. 1 out of 2 free throws for Rui Hachimura, and they're down by 5. Here's Curry. Crossing over the move here. Pass to Moody. Moody. Back to Curry. Curry. Looking over again, now find Moody. Moody for the finish. Driving in. Good. Moses Moody has 5 points in the game, and Curry with the assist. Oh, he's really like on adoption. I love this effort. This is a play on action that everybody's been seeing. James misses another three-pointer, and rebounded by Green. That's his fourth. Green looking over Kuminga. Kuminga now finds again a Curry. Curry looks over to Butler. 4 to 3. That's missed again. 2 missed consecutive three-pointers for Jimmy Butler. It's right now Goodwin for 3, and he missed again. Rebounded up. Can't get it to go. It's back to Moody. And he's over now to Kuminga. For the finish. That one tips it in for another drive. That is Kuminga, his second bucket. Under 3 minutes remaining. It's no change ever why, but that's why I know they don't be playing it for why. Kuminga with the ball. As he's passed, back to Moody. And he'll have it again at Kuminga. Step back, 2, good. Kuminga for another 2-pointer. That's 6 points, 22, 30 remaining. And James will stand on the court. He'll call timeout with 2:19 remaining. Awesome strategy for the Warriors. It's a 56-45 game. Nothing changes here. All matters what they always get. It's Warriors, strength, and numbers. Exactly. Some new group substitutions are on the court. As right now, there's some other couple players that are on off the court. 3 of them are out, 3 of them are in. That will be right between Finney Smith, Vanderbilt, and Connect. As Goodwin makes a 3-pointer, here's Curry. Curry looking it over. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the third. Curry finds post. Post looks to Gary Payton for the 2. That went off the mark. Goodwin with the rebound back the other way. And back to Connect for a 2. It's another miss here. As Curry takes his second rebound. And now send it over to Kuminga. Kuminga looks the post. Post. Right over to get a heel. Heel. With the finish. The try. It's good. That'll be a 2-pointer for heel. And this first 2 puts it in. Just went quietly afterwards. And that Buddy Hield was able to make that one strong. And that was all that happened. He took it in. Reeves finds Connect. Connect from outside. Looks to Reeves. Reeves. Connect. Over the wing. Good wing. 3. That's good. 58-51 to score. And they're down by 7. Yeah, it's been like very quickly. I mean, they've never seen anything like this. But what I know for is they just gotta keep playing it better and better. And here's Hield. He now finds Curry. For the 2. That's another miss here for Curry. Couldn't get over it. And here's Reeves for the step up. The difficult shot. Rebounded up by Vanderbilt. And here's Goodwin. Finney Smith for 3. And that's another miss by Los Angeles. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Almost rolls to Curry. 25 seconds left in the third. Right over to get a heel. Heel tries to look over again a post. Post looks to Curry. Curry with the flip up, and that's good. Another 2-pointer for the Warriors. That will be 16 points in the game. Down to 10 seconds. Reeves against Curry. Reeves up for 2. Pull-up's good. They're down by 7. And with 7.1 seconds to go, 1 more for Curry. Curry. Step up for the 3. And that's no good again. They'll end the third quarter. 60-53 is the score. We got 1 more quarter to go. And that'll be it for the game 4 of the doubleheader. Crossover continues after the break. Just the last quarter remaining here at one of our biggest set to support in San Francisco. Let's roll. It's a 60-53 game as we all start up and ready to go. For the Warriors, we've got Reeves. That's right out of Dawkins. Just with on Jason Hayes. And then it will be James and Finney Smith in power forward. For the Warriors, we got Brady Brzezinski along with Butler. Then across from here is made in the second. Then it's Green and finally Kevon Mooney. Looks to Brzezinski for a 3 and missed again. Reeves with the rebound with only 7:27 remaining to start the fourth quarter. That'll be a reach on Buddy Hield. This second personal. Now with some new changes here as now Mooney's checked in for Payton a second. Here's Doncic right from the outside. Now finds again Finney Smith. Reeves from the fade. Doncic for 3. And that's missed again. Another missed 3-pointer opportunity for the Lakers. Well, you see they're not shooting a 3-pointer. Look at Doncic just trying to get back into the game. Down by 1, but they're not swinging it off really well. Maybe just not how they not wanted to start off to. Ball's loose. Rebound to Simpson. 2 on the shot clock. That pull-up shot, no good for Brzezinski. Here's Doncic, the other way. Now finds again James. 3 for Reeves. That's missed again. Here's Chance, now by Mazipski, going into paint. Ball's loose, rebounded by Domkic. Domkic with a steal, for the three, and missed again. He'll be Green with the rebound now, finding Moody. Moody to Mazipski for the three. That's missed again. There's a lot of back-to-back three-pointers that are missing. Well, there's no three-pointers if you're going to win with this. If you're doing this, you're not playing as successful. Three for Vinny Smith. That drains from the outside. Timeout given by the Warriors. Only 6:06 remaining. 60-59 to score. Oh boy, they're flying back in there. Hey, watch out! They're not going to get over this anyway if they wanted to show it off, because that needs some target angle. Yeah, I agree. I always agree on that. They can't get over it, man. They're not screwing this. They're not playing it comfortable enough, but they're not doing it correctly. Just a reminder, everyone, that we have our next couple games here that will be underway for our next doubleheader on a crossover for the NBA and for the NHL. For the first one, as you will have our next take in, after the before the Battle of Ontario, and then the other side will be Battle of Florida, and then there will be some couple games here right along the way. Bucks will face against the Pacers. Then the second one, as we have the Thunder taking on the Mavericks. And then following along with the next part of the game, at only 7 p.m., that will be on the first side, and then the second side will be the others will take. That will be the next two on its way, as you'll have the 4th versus the 5th seed. Not really that, but it only takes in for this part of the team, so we will keep that one eyes on the shoulders. And then after that one, we'll have as the next take to see the Clippers facing against the Denver Nuggets here at Intuit Dome by 9:30 p.m. There will be a next game on its way for a couple NBA teams, NBA games, correct that one, and the NHL for a crossover. Get your next game here only on Sunday Beats. Now everybody yelled three-pointer. Here's Reeves. Three for James. That's missed again. 5:30 remaining. Nice screen. Green looks over now finding the buddy Heel. And Heel will find Butler. Butler finds Moody. Moody for the finish. Oh, tough on the drop afterwards for Moody. He's got 7. This is what happens with Moody, but he's just trying to drive in, drive out, drive in, drive out. I mean, man, oh man. Wow. Hayes, I don't believe it. Yeah, I always believe it now. When I say now for Moody, he was really keeping it off. But for Hayes, he's like kicking the Butler finds Mazipski. Mazipski will now give it again to Heel. Heel. The step back. 3 for Mazipski. That's no good. Reeves with a rebound. The 4:30 to go. Reeves a little slide back here. Vinny Smith for 3. And that'll be a no-miss for Los Angeles. Here's Steele. In the lane. Find the pass to Butler. Butler will find Mazipski. And back to Butler. Butler around Hayes. That's missed. Good defense by Hayes this time. And it's back to Reeves the other way. Well, there's no Reeves in that. If you want to challenge yourself, you're not going to do it oftenly if you really wanted to give it off to him. You just got to keep playing like you do for him. Mazipski finds Moody. The screen for a second for Butler. And he'll take it in. It's Moody with another tip and drive with 9 points in the game. He is perfect. 4 for 4. Got to give him a credit for that. I do agree. Moody's simply doing perfectly on his own occasion with the better chance effort. Here's Mazipski. The pass over and now find again to Moody. Moody passes back to Heel. Heel will find Butler. Butler pass. Here's Heel for 2. Rolls in and out. Rebound by Green. He'll get it. Green's got 7 points in the game. 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 69-65. 64, correction. And timeout given by the Lakers. Oh, this has been a fantastic. A lot of comeback switches afterwards. They really have to improve them all. When they don't stand a chance, they really gotta show it off to hit the better star to make that one feel alive. The moment is on, strength of numbers. And we will step aside here with only 3:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. 69-64. They're up by 5. Now let's have a moment for a reveal our state player of the game, Stephen Curry. The biggest about Stephen Curry is one of our biggest holy mollies on the ever is the biggest 3 that he's ever been doing. And for some of our when he does, it's just a point guard when he knows his duty. I see Stephen Curry simply like doing all over it. So many good reasons I always have seen things. Big drives, great take. And that's a big on the playoffs as he's adding another points career to put on some good gaffer. It's a better take than he does. He'll be his next take here for Stephen Curry if he gets the first round done. Doncic makes a 3-pointer, and they're down by 2 quickly. Wow. Timeout by the Golden State Warriors with 2:54 left. Well, it's not easy enough when you see what Luka Doncic is making a 3-pointer. That was like amazing that he's definitely doing it for. Wow. I was never expecting that this was going to change optimally. But as I mentioned it before, when the 3-pointer hits it in, that's what happened with Doncic. He's like backing it up, lighting it up, making a tie game. It's like close game, get digits. No numbers on a score, but they're really have been dominating the play effort. They really are just getting off a sudden lurch. Nobody's standing perfect. Yeah, I know. It's not really what they all expect him to do. I mean, if you don't win, then you can't win it afterwards. As they're back on the court, Moody's checked back on court with Stephen Curry. We're under 3 minutes remaining. Let's see what Curry does. Here's Curry. Sets over again to Moody. Moody passes over to Curry. Looks over to Heel. Heel for the finish. The drive. Makes it in. Moody's got 7 points in the game. It's out 71-67. And here's Hayes. Sliding it back to Doncic for 3. And he missed again. That stepper and a foul will be on Stephen Curry. That'll be his first foul and his second team foul for the Golden State. Oh, that's bad news already. That's on Stephen Curry. That means that Jackson Hayes is going to get 2 free throws coming down. Free throw. You see what happens now? Because that's what happens when the Golden State Warriors. It looks like they're chanting, they're just knocking it over. It's not going to be easy afterwards. And he'll drop the second free throw in. Just 1 out of 2 for Jackson Hayes at the free throw line. Here's Curry. Stepping it over, may now find Moody. And he's over now to Butler. Around Hachimura. It's no good. That's another rebound here for Hachimura. Just nearing a 2-minute mark. James loses it. Doncic with the rebound. Give him 3 for Reeves. That's missed again. Pulls it back, Reeves for 2, no good. Rebound by Moody. Moody's got 3 rebounds in the night. As Moody will now give it over again to Heel. He sends it over to Green. Green back to Heel. gonna move around. And good. Body Hill making it finish on a drop. There's no stopping at this point. Buddy Hill, what a drive. Another three-pointer for Doncic. There's a back-to-back set. Yeah, there always is nothing to succeed for. Don't play it, most people will. And here's Hill. 1:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Moody. Torrey Green. Over Jackson Hayes. Tough shot. Butler gets it. Curry back with it. 1:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Gotta give it a heel. And here's Curry for three. Good! He got it! Three-pointer makes it for 7, Curry. 19-point opportunity. That's gonna be a back-to-back switch. The rebound. Up it goes. That's good. Reacting Murrah. He's like putting it back into it. Down by 6 to 3. Curry with it now. Rolls to Green. Green back to Curry for another 3. That's good as well. It's back to another pointer, up by 6. Timeout by Los Angeles Lakers. Oh man, this is like a wild one. Biggest ever I've ever seen in my dream. All happens now. We'll see Warriors. I'll bring it back in. A lot of time opportunity afterward. What a great take. I really love the feeling, especially with the crowd. It's going to be electrified, wild in here. I agree. Just one last chance for the Lakers if they can pull it back in. And here's Hachimura for 3. Not so good. And they will roll it over to Moody, and an intentional foul will be on LeBron James. 1 foul again for Los Angeles Lakers. Curry will swing it, and Butler will get the free throw line shooting 2. Now being 2 fouls on Hachimura and 2 team fouls for Los Angeles Lakers. And now I noticed about it before, it's for Jimmy Butler. He's going to put it in. That's a nice take. Well, let's hope the crowd will try to make a silent out of it. Come on, Butler. I indeed. He drops the first free throw, and there'll be 1 more left before the final timeout on the Lakers. And he makes the second. Under 30 seconds remaining for the Lakers. Here's Doncic on Mazinski for the 3. He makes it in. Another 3-pointer. They're down by 20. And as Curry will bring it over, it's over to Butler. Leave it over. We're down to 10 seconds. And Moody will make his free throw line, head to the free throw for 2. We're nearing a 10-second mark in the fourth quarter. It's really what they all expect now. Moses Moody will take the 2 free throws here and finish things up. And here it is. Got to make this one happen in there if you're going to make 2. That'll be a first miss of the free throw for Moses Moody. Well, I mean, you don't quit. I mean, you just got to keep practicing with the free throws. That's what all happens with. You just don't play it often. Moody makes the second one. And it'll be the final timeout for Los Angeles Lakers nearing 10-second mark in the fourth quarter. Well, I've been seeing things a lot of fantasy on that, but they're really not changing it often lately. They just have to get this thing here done straight away. And now with the free throw, it's giving everybody's attention. Better views on that. Don't miss the post-game show. After this coverage is complete, we'll have Infamous Beast and Roy Cruz to finish things off here for the post-game show for the Warriors against the Lakers. That'll be next after this. court for Jackson Hicks. A chance now for the Warriors' 3-1 lead, and that'll be another dropping three-pointer for Hachimura. Time running down, and it'll now pick up to Green this time. He's going to get to the free throw line with only 14 fouls on the Lakers. And Green never been slowing things down, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to see what the free throw puts it in. Agree, definitely agree with their bank rush. Misses the first free throw. Wow, he's like missing already. I mean, he's got to like try to like fix it up already. Make it look clean, make it look good. Agreed on that. And Green misses a second. Time running down. Hachimura, half court, and it's no good. That'll end the third game for the 3-1 series for the Warriors. 82-79 is your final score. Well, you always can't win at all, but when you do, you just have to give everything with the better choice. And now let's head over to Allie LaForce for game side. And here she is.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs. That was quality, and that's what we done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Along with my broadcast partner, I'm Terry Crews, and along with Son of Beast and Paintbrush and Allie LaForce. Thank you for watching for our second part of the game of the crossover NBA and NHL. We'll see you next time. Good night. All right, thank you very much here. And that's all I can say now. Golden State Warriors are putting it back in. They now have the extension lead with a 3-1 series right over to the Los Angeles Lakers, and it just happened with most of the game. Indeed, I say so. Never seen anything like what they choose for. Los Angeles Lakers have been like a harder team to get over this. But this time, it looks like it's really like kind of hard and simple. Yeah, I definitely would do so. Here's how you did with the total statistics. With the Golden State Warriors, they only had 56% for the field goals and only 36% for the three-pointers. 56 free throws was putting in a percentage for the Golden State Warriors. 9 fast break points for Los Angeles Lakers. 52 points in the paint for the Golden State Warriors. Then 7 second chance points for the Los Angeles Lakers. 25 and 32 for the bench points and assists. That was on the Golden State Warriors. And then after that, it was the Los Angeles Lakers that only had 14 offensive rebounds. 29 defensive rebounds that was putting in for the Golden State Warriors. Better part of the team. Both teams have 1 steals, but 2 blocks made for Los Angeles Lakers. 1 turnover, 14 fouls for Golden State Warriors, 6 dunks for Los Angeles Lakers. 11 biggest lead with 18:36 time possession. I've never seen anything like this, but it's big, up and downwards. That's all that happened. I totally agree. Now let's get things off here with the 3-star players of the game. Let's see what goes on. All right, bud, you take it away. All right, so the 3rd-star player of the game, I get a good start off to it. And what I say now is this is no close call. Starting off with Jordan Goodwin, he only had 13 points for the points of the game, 2 rebounds, and only 5 out of 7 field goals. He made 3 out of 5 three-pointers, and it was 13 performance effort. I've seen like Jordan Goodwin to get right into the top 3, but it's a great night to finish things off. Now, the number 2 spot goes off really close to the range, but I'm going to say Luka Doncic had 22 points with 1 rebound and 4 assists. 8 out of 15 field goals with only 6 out of 12 three-pointers. There was no stopping for him now, but that's a legend to put another knockoff on the EuroLeague player. With only 1 dunk and 30 performance effort. That's something they never showed off. And your number 1 star player of the game goes to Stephen Curry with 22 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 out of 14 field goals, 2 out of 4 three-pointers, and only 32 performance effort. He's like a legend. He's showing up the Steve Drive. Oh, better than that. I mean, the 6th Stephen Curry is just like no other place to be. And that about wraps it up here, folks. Along with my broadcast partner, along with Roy, I'm Infamous Beast. Thank you so much for tuning in for the second part of the game, the 10 p.m. coverage of the NBA playoffs. Thank you so much for joining us in, and until next time, see you later, folks, for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. For the crossover and in between, we wish you all a good night. See you folks next time, and so long in Golden State, California of San Francisco. See you next time. Bye, everybody.
If you don't, somebody will.